morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm just going to turn this just a little bit so that we don't see so much blank wall. I thought today, since it's New Year's Day, I would wish everybody a Happy New Year's, and then I'd talk a little bit about New Year's, what it means to me, what I plan on doing during the year, and ask whether you make resolutions or not. I do not make a resolution. I do make plans that I want to attempt to do, but they're not resolutions because I may not hold up my end of the bargain for very long. So, if you make resolutions, please share it with us in the comments if you feel like it, and let us know so we can help encourage you. So the goals that I have are kind of ambiguous. They're sort of loosey-goosey. They're not set in stone. I want to learn to accept my limitations. I'm not very good at that. I tend to think I can do the things that I used to do, even when I know I can't. And then I try to prove that I can, and I make a mess of it. So I want to learn to accept my limitations and work within them. I can't cook. Okay, we know now that I can't cook. I loved cooking, and I feel kind of cheated because the things that are being taken away from me are the things that I do love. So I feel a little bit cheated, but I'm trying to make that part of this whole thing. Get over it, girl. Get over it. Put on your big girl panties. No, don't put on your big girl panties. You don't want them that big. Anyway, put on your big girl panties and learn to accept what you can do and do it. Don't put off what you can do. Don't give up trying new things or trying old things that you haven't done for a while. But if you can't do them, accept it and move on. So that's sort of what I'm looking to try and do. I'm a real list maker, and stick to the list and stick to the budget, and I'm very rigid with things like that. For example, I'll use my closet as an example. Bill and I have been married we got married in 85, so 95, 2005, 15, 30, oh, my brain isn't working, 33 years? I don't know. We got married in 85, you do the math. Anyway, I've done laundry the same way the whole time. Lately, we've been sharing the laundry for a few years. We've been sharing the laundry after he stopped work. And he would take it and do it in the machines, bring it up, and I'd hang it up. But he always knew what I did. So now I decided that he's bringing them down and taking them up and whatnot for me. And I thought, well, he could hang them up at the same time as he's doing that. So I'll show him how I do it. And this is where I talk about my being rigid. I've done it the same way the whole time. And it sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud. I know that it sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud. But I like it this way. I have no intentions of changing it. I might have to let go of him doing it and let him do his way. But it will drive me absolutely crazy if I do that. But I may have to do that. But what I do is, he's got one color hangers and I've got another. I've always put our heavy winter coats on wooden hangers. I've always put our sweaters on crocheted hangers. And I've always taken the plastic type hangers or the wire hangers. Not wire now, but the plastic wire was before. And I hang our clothes up. And I always hang it so that the hanger is facing the back of the closet. And that when I step in and I look to the right, those clothes are hung with the front and the hanger facing the wall. If I look to the left, they're hung with the hanger going to the wall and the front being there. So that's just how I've always done it. And then I've also grouped my pants at the back, and then my long sleeve shirts and my short sleeve shirts and my sleeveless shirts. And my dress is always on their own section. So Bill's doing it, and it's willy-nilly. It's all hung up. But there's hangers of both colors, and there's when he hangs up my clothing to dry, it'll be all askew and stuff, and so it dries with funny little lines, and it drives me absolutely bananas. Now, I can understand that I might have to do my own laundry and be thankful that he's doing the other part of it, and let him do his own thing with his rod up there. But I'm having a hard time letting go of that. But I need to. I know I need to. That's part of being rigid. But I can't bring myself to accept it on my clothes. I don't know. It's crazy. I know. I'm in a nut job. But anyway, so I've always been a list maker. And that's another thing that's not taken away from me, but I can't write anymore. So I can't easily write a list or grocery list or something. I have to put it onto the computer, and then I have to send it to the printer and print it out if I want a copy. Or I can just leave it on the computer to look at, which is fine if I'm at home. But I don't have a little tiny phone. I wouldn't be able to see anything on it anyway. I have like a 10-inch tablet. It's too big to take with me in my purse. Oh, excuse me. So I'm short of breath tonight. And so I have to let some things go. I have to realize that I don't learn as well as I did, and be willing to accept that. I will not learn how to edit. I have come to the conclusion that I have tried many things to learn to do it, and I cannot do it. I can't think it through. And so I'm not going to edit. I'm just doing these one-take wonders. And I do my best to give good information, but I'm not going to be able to learn that. So therefore, I didn't have to buy a laptop. I do have to try and get these 2 tablets working effectively. And I think I can do that. And if I can't, I can take them in to get them worked on. But I don't have the gumption to do it right now. I really just don't have the wherewithal to do it. But anyway, I'm looking at my favorite Christmas gift right now. Claudine gave me one of these electronic, I don't know, digital, I don't know what the word is, but it's a photo frame, and all the pictures that she had that she wanted to put on there, she put 30 pictures on, and it rotates through them, and she can add more to it, and it rotates through them, and it does it all day long, and then when I walk away, it will shut it down. It's really nice. I love looking over there, and I see everybody. I love that one. Anyway, permission to transfer to-dos to another day. Like if I make a list that's way too ambitious, which I did today. Where's my list here? I made a list way too ambitious. This is a typed list. Here's what I thought I was going to do for the day. There is no way I could have done it. Anyway, I thought I was going to organize my corner. That's this little corner here. Now that the Christmas decorations are done, we can shuffle things around a little bit and get a little bit more space. And we'll make a different separation from the dining room to where Bill is. And because we've now moved the TV from one wall to another wall, so he'll be able to see the TV better. So I wanted to organize my corner. Have not even started. Well, everything is individually organized. I just haven't moved the grouping around. So that's going to be transferred tomorrow. I wrote eat avocado toast because I want to eat healthier. I don't want to eat less. I want to eat healthier. My meat sticks are not doing me any favors now because I've now gained the weight that I needed. I'm now very healthy. I want to maintain between 125 and 140. And I pushed that right up to 140.7. So now I want to put healthy things in my body because I don't need to gain more and I don't need to lose too much. I just need to be in that 130s range, like 130 to 139. I need to be in the 30s. So I'm going to eat healthier. So I wrote down eat avocado toast. Well, I meant for breakfast. I had it for dinner. I didn't even have avocado toast. I had avocado and mashed and sour cream and salsa all mixed together with a dip and then a little chips to dip into it. And it wasn't a lot, but it was good. And I have a lot of avocado that I just left in the fridge. And if I'm hungry tonight, I'll make a piece of toast and put it on it. If not, I'll throw it out. But anyway, that's the healthy I want to eat. Lots of vegetables, lots of fruit, meat for protein. So, and then have a coffee. I haven't been having a hot coffee lately. I've been having a cold coffee, and a cold coffee has a lot of sugar and stuff, not regular sugar, but sugar-free syrups and, whipped cream and things like that. And there's a sweeter taste. I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But I drink my coffee black, and I'd like to get back into having a black coffee, hot. So this morning I made up the coffee, and I had this new mug that says, keeps things hot for 6 hours. And yes, it does. It was too hot to drink until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I said to Claudine, I'm going to have to, when I make it, leave the lid off for half an hour before I put the lid back on, and then I'll be able to drink it right away. Anyway, so make a coffee, I checked that off. Make my daily video. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to you. Work on the headboard. I have an idea. I have started gathering together my stuff. It's a DIY headboard. Don't know if it's going to turn out, but I really want to be able to do a craft project, and this is it. So I'm going to take my time. It might take me a while to do it, but I'm going to do that. Okay, laundry, that's all done and caught up. Start the lounge. It's very clean. Claudine has it all tidied up, but we took the cot bed that my brother was on, and we folded it in half, and we put a bed cover over it, like a bag that you can take it so you can put it out in the garage or something. But we don't want to do that because you never know when you'd have more company, and we don't want it out where there's bugs and stuff. So we put this bag on it, and now we just have to tidy up around it. Claudine has a good bit of it done, but I bought some nice bins, sort of this teal color of bins, and I want to use them to clean up the linen closet and the lounge closet and my closet and stuff. So that's the plan there, but that's going to take a while. They don't come till the 5th, and that's one of those jobs that will be farmed out over a week. What else is on my thing? Laundry, start lounge, fix up my diaper supply, get it organized. Bill's bedside table. Bill did that. He cleaned and disinfected his bedside table. Cut cardboard. That was part of the headboard project. And we got one of the pieces cut. We have one to do. Check bank online. Oh, banking online. It won't let me sign in with my let me sign in with my password, but it won't retain my password to put it in. So I just have to remember to sign in with my password. And budget update. I have to, for the first of the month, get the budget updated. And we always weigh on the 1st, so that was this morning we weighed. I don't know how to fix the calendar online. I've messed the calendar up somehow. So I've got just a regular calendar that I'm going to try and use. But I have to get somebody else to write the things on it because my writing is so atrocious. The week of January 1 to 7, my weekly project for this week is to get my weight loss book up to date. I have it all up to date for the last 2 years, but the writing is very messy. So I'm going to type it out and put it in. And I have to return something to Amazon. It's all parceled up, and we have to mail it tomorrow. There's no way I could have done that in one day. No way in heaven's name. So I've got things to toss over, and I've allowed myself to do it. So I will put some of these things over for tomorrow and the next day, and by the end of the week, they will all have been accomplished. So anyway, that's what I'm doing for this New Year's. I had a wonderful New Year's Eve. We had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ladies, including Claudine and I. And we all got together, and Bill was upstairs watching a movie because he'd had chemo that morning and he was tired. He slept and he watched the movie. He came down once or twice just to say hello to everybody. But we played TV bingo, where you watch it on TV. It's actually on YouTube. And we watch it on YouTube. You go buy your cards and you bring them home. So here was this whole group of us here. And we were playing bingo. We were close a few times. I think I was close once, but there was a few people really close, but we never won. But it didn't really matter because it was something different for me to do, and I loved it. I enjoyed myself so much. I don't even know what the tickets cost, to tell you the truth. But anyway, Claudine had gone in and got them ahead of time, and as did the other ladies, and we sat down here. Now, I was a little bit, when I had the bingo marker in my hand, and I was trying to make the mark on the spot, I sometimes got it on the line. I didn't necessarily get a nice, neat spot, but we always knew what had been marked. And then we had snacks. Everybody brought snacks. Then they had an intermission. And I said to Claudine, I am so enjoying myself. It's amazing. Now, I think Bill was a little jealous because he used to love to play bingo. And I said to him, if I thought that I would be able to watch his cards, I could play 6 of my own and watch him beside me. But I could barely do my own. So, and if you get a bingo, you call in and they verify it, and then you go the next day to pick up your prize. We didn't have to waste our gas to go pick up our prize. But I really enjoyed myself, and Claudine says we'll try to do that a little more often, and I would love that. Just give me something new to do. Anyway, I think that's pretty much what I was going to say. Let me see if I had things written down here, but I don't think I had anything other than that. Okay, so no, I would love to hear what goals or resolutions or whatever, or how you spent your New Year's time. I'd love to know how you did that. So message me or put it in the comments. And I've got 1 load of laundry left. It's just put in the basket. Claudine took it out of the dryer for me and put it in the basket. I'm going to take that up and fold it and put it away. And Cal and Ashley went up to the cabin they haven't been up all winter. And they went up to see her dad that has the farm that the cabin's on. And so they went up to visit with him and give him a visit with Finn now that he's feeling a little bit better. But they're home now, and I guess they got to go back to work tomorrow, or Cal has to go back to work tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to call it quits. Oh my gosh, I gabbered on here. I said to Claudine, I don't want another 20-minute video, and I've just done the same thing again. All right, I'm going to let it go for now. And we're going grocery shopping tomorrow, and I will tell you how that went. All right, everybody have a good night, and have a happy New Year.